Good morning, folks. Start of another walk. A little bit warmer than yesterday, and as you can see, park right next to the start of the walk in the book. Again, I'm using this book, and off we go. Just had a little short walk uphill through woods and out onto the fields to a familiar sight. Down this way. I'm liking this already, that place to park right next to the start, it's brilliant. Right. I think we take this direction. Path's not terribly obvious here. I've come across in the corner of that field there. Supposed to come down that way, but I think I went along there and down. But anyway, it's you can just make out where the path is here, going up this way. Well, bit of road work at the minute. What happened was they emerged from the forest down there somewhere, and it said to cut. So there was a path across this field, but I couldn't see any obvious way, so I continued all the way up the lane to onto this road, and I think we go through that gate up there. So I don't know if you can read on the sign, it's basically a layer of moss and peat over water. And there are Exmoor ponies, wild ones or semi-wild. The remains of an old fort there. It's marked on the map as a fort, so nice easy walking so far. A bit confusing when I reached the boundary of the nature reserve, because I think they must have changed some fencing and styles around that area, but can't go wrong if you just stick on the main path. See all that, the moss out there, and I don't know how you guys feel about wind farms in these beautiful places, but I'll shut up. It's like the remains of an old tower or something. Maybe a basalt, a fortified farmhouse type thing, but doesn't look typical of the style. Really nice, old and modern. Thinking actually that might be something to do with all the mine works around here. You know, that big chimney back over there. There's plenty of signs telling you to not to go off track, because there'll be I guess holes for you to fall down and what have you. Just on another spot of navigational difficulty here. The track seems to suggest I go through that field there, but again there's cows and calves in, but I think I'm looking at the GPS, and I think I'm still I might be in the right place. They've created a new road linking up all these windmills, and in the process I suspect there's a lot of waymark signs coming down, so I should be coming to another junction soon, and should make things clearer. As you can see, there's calves in the fields there. I didn't want to, it's never a good idea to approach cattle with calves. To do a bit of detective work. This track, this walk isn't as distinct as it could be, but roughly following this line to get me back to a road, and then curve around to the left. Yeah, the fence line goes that way, so cool. But like I say, this field's got sheep and cows in it, so obviously it's the time of year the sheep have lambs and the cows have calves, so doing your best not to disturb them or provoke any aggression from the mammy cows. But yeah, I think this is probably going to be one of these paths that falls out of use. I see there's another road that's been run in for the wind turbines. It's I don't know. I mean, there should be way markers. Oof, that got a bit adventurous. When I come to the edge of the field, it was like triple barbed wire fences and all this gorse bushes with their thorns, but I managed to skirt around it onto the road for 3/4 of a mile down to this woodland where there should be the Routin Stone, another one of these rocks with ancient markings on them, so looking forward to that. Well, that seemed a very long 3/4 of a mile, but I think this is what we want. What I want anyway. Oh yeah, that looks good. It's promising. quickest way to get out without killing myself. What's in there? Very obvious ones. Oh yeah, there's a good one there. Yeah. Let's see that one. Fantastic. Fascinating. That's a big one, that one. Just off the main road here. Trying to get a better view. I can't hear any rushing water. Well, I'm not sure if I found Routin Lynn, if that was it. Not very impressive. Hasn't rained much recently, so maybe it's not. Maybe I've missed it. That's Routin Lynn Farm. This is Goat's Crag. Goat's Crag's rather impressive. There's a rabbit. Boo. There we go, Goat's Crag Hill in the distance, and now we're on the south side of Fort Moss. You can see that building down there, hopefully. Where is it? Yeah. So we gotta head roughly this way and start dropping down. I think the map in the guidebooks are like a artist's impression rather than a proper map. It's alright. I'm glad I've got me map and my sat map to confirm where I am. I've been a bit uncertain in places, but it's always best to have a backup. I nearly found something that looks like a track. And there we go, off to the right. There's that big old chimney for the pumping station for the mine works. And I think, unless anything else crops up, I say thank you for watching again, because we're just going to go around to back by that chimney and then follow the exact same route as we took to get there. Might hop in the car and see if I can get a decent signal and try and find out the exact location for this elusive oh, what's it called? I've forgotten what it's called now. Oh man. If I try to open a book one-handed. Routin Lynn. That's the reservoir, not the reservoir, the waterfall. So I'll catch you later. Almost back to the car now. It's if I'd have parked up there where those two cars are, could have cut about 3 miles off the route, because there's not much between here and there that's of interest, to be honest. It's pretty enough, but the only reason for starting in Ford itself is if you were based there, and maybe you had no transport. But as we say, better than being on the couch. I think this is probably the sign off. Somebody's been through here anyway, not just me. Thanks for watching again. Bye for now. Cool. Never seen a deer in the wild before.
Arriving at Routin Lynn parking.
So, new hat, new coat. It's 24 hours later and I'm determined not to be beaten by a dodgy guidebook. So just seen this time, so I'm going to give this a go. I'm going to put the camera down for the time being. Just come down there. Just come down that way, quite slippy. But this part's reasonable. Might be less so if it was more wet. I had a little bit of rain last night. I was warned. I was reading up on it last night and I was warned there was a tree down across the path. Again, I'm going to have to put you down while I navigate this. Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for. I am not going to see how far back that goes. Well, I might. That is I think that was worth coming back. Very picturesque. I can only imagine what it'd be like after a good heavy rain. Well, like I said, I'm glad I come back. It's a bonny thing, isn't it? Not me, the waterfall. Mission accomplished. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.